One of the best parts about the Vail Valley and joining the community is One Book, One Valley with the Vail Public Library. Joining me now, Lori Barnes. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good, thank you.
We were just talking about the facility in Vail, and I've been in there before, and it's a gorgeous library, and it's really welcoming to visitors as well.
It is. You first walk in the door, and when we renovated it almost 5 years ago, we actually opened up the view from the windows. They were hidden the way we used to be, and now you can come in and you can actually see outside. It's just a beautiful expanse of property that we're on. We feel very fortunate.
It is a really great location, especially being right there in Vail. And you have a series called One Book, One Valley that's currently taking place right now, and it's a great way to bring the community together.
It is, it is. And just this morning I was listening to an interview. Last week we had the author call in to KZYR on the Mile. So we had actually taped one of the interviews. His name is Lynn Enger. He wrote the book The High Divide, which is our chosen title this year. And he did just a delightful interview, both on KZYR, and then they're in the same location, so you switch studios. And so he phoned in, but we got to chat with him, and it was wonderful. It really was.
Now tell me a little bit about the book, The High Divide, because we can come into One Book, One Valley at any point in time while you're reading this novel, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We always kick off in January, and we do it with a lot of fanfare. So this year we did it at the Bookworm, and we had mayors and county commissioners and town council people from all the towns, because One Book, One Valley is not just Vail. It's about all the towns throughout the valley. It's a community read. And this story is about a journey. Now, it does take place in the West back in the 1800s, but it's a journey, and it's a family saga, and it's about a man who is trying to deal with something he did in the past. So all of a sudden he gets up and leaves his family, leaves the wife and 2 young sons, not too young, but his young sons behind, and goes off on this journey to try to come to terms with something he did in the past. So it's really about that. When Lynn Enger, the author, was interviewed last week, he was asked, well, is it a Western? And it's not a Western. It really is more a family drama, and it's a good story, and it's engaged a lot of people.
Now, is it for all ages, or is it mainly for adults?
It's mainly for adults, but this is the first year we've really engaged the schools. So we have 3 local high schools that are involved, and their high school students are reading the book. And there's a lot of programming that we build around One Book, One Valley. The committee that's involved, you've got people from the Bookworm, Colorado Mountain College, my own library, and then, of course, these 3 new schools, Eagle Valley High School, Battle Mountain, and Vail Mountain School. And so we all came together for a lot of different meetings and discussions about what title should we do. And we chose The High Divide for a lot of reasons. High on our list is having the author come. But we want a title that is engaging to men and women, engaging for people of all ages. It really wouldn't be appropriate for younger students. It's not that the content is inappropriate, but it would just be a little bit more difficult for them. But high schoolers on up, yeah.
And so you can join in with The High Divide at any time, but you not only do you have a huge book selection and you have all these great community events, but you have something special coming up this Wednesday night. Jerry Barlow, a Celtic guitarist.
Yeah, Jerry is a delight. He comes up from the Jefferson County area, and we usually have him every year. He's a Celtic fingerstyle guitarist. So to watch him play the guitar, and at times it's just the music, and at other times he sings. And he is so talented, and the Celtic music is just delightful.
And so when will this performance be taking place, and where?
Wednesday evening at Vail Public Library. It's a free event in our community room. It begins at 5:30 p.m. We just invite people to come out and just join us and meet Jerry and listen to his music. And also he has CDs that are usually for sale. So it'll be a nice performance.
Oh, very exciting. I know that I'm looking forward to coming by for that performance as well. I love Celtic music and guitar, so he's going to be a great performance. And of course, you can get all of this information about One Book, One Valley and Jerry Barlow on vaillibrary.com. And come by and say hello to Lori. She'd be happy to show you around the library and give you a little bit more information as well. Coming up next, we're going to be closing out the show and telling you what's happening for tomorrow and the rest of this week. Burden Open. We have some great interviews and so much more.